Today I'm going to be doing what I like to call an update scavenger hunt. With the new 1.21.9 releasing, a bunch of copper items have been added in the game as well as shelves. So I want to see how these items look, how easy they are to obtain, and just explore the new features. So let's jump into it. So the goal today is pretty simple. We want to find things from the new Copper Age update. So that is going to be a full set of copper armor with copper tools. I want to make a copper golem, see how it works. I want to make a copper chest. I want to make shelves and see how they work. And lastly, I want to make a copper statue. All right. I'm not going to have to go very far. Don't have to go to the nether. Gonna have to go to the end. But it is going to require some mining. So I might as well just do the normal progression and get stone and such. The shelves are going to be pretty easy. I can just make spruce shelves right now, pretty much. So let me get some extra wood. All right, 13 logs is probably more than enough, and I should, probably leave before I get burned to death by this lava. This is not one of my usual scavenger hunts where I'm speedrunning it. I don't really care about the amount of time it takes me, so let's just make this easier on ourselves when we finally get food to be able to cook it, make torches when we go in caves, that sort of thing. Apparently when they announced this during Minecraft Live that it was coming out today, they said that they were very surprised with the amount of decorations people were using the shelves for. So it would be nice to explore that a little bit, see kind of what unique things you could do with the shelves, see if any ideas immediately pop into my head. All right, well, we find a village just right off the rip. Not a very good one, but beggars can't be choosers and all that. Oh, we got copper right here. Huge. Not that copper has ever been difficult to find, but yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of it because I gotta make a full set of armor, make all the copper golem. Probably add a copper chest in there just to see how it looks. And I gotta make a copper statue. I actually don't know how to do that, so that'll be something we figured out on the fly. Was that another village? Only 30 seconds away from the other one. Don't mind if I do. And we got a blacksmith. Is there any hope of me hitting another biome? I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to with pumpkins. Can they spawn here? I feel like I've seen them before, but I've been playing some modded Minecraft, so my perceptions of what's reality in vanilla is non-existent. I guess we could start smelting some copper. So apparently the copper gear has more durability than leather and iron, or leather and gold, but less enchantability than iron, which I didn't even know was a thing. But apparently that's the case. And I'm not counting this as a full set of copper until I have all of the axe, pickaxe, and shovel as well. Honestly, while this smelting, I could maybe look in those caves for some copper. Oh, there's copper right here. Should I save him? No. He's on his own. Looks like the copper pickaxe has decent durability. Not anything crazy, but, it's not wood. Oh, you can just make saddles now? Honestly, I don't know if that's a new thing, but I did not know you could ever do that if it has been around for a while. I always thought you had to find them. There you have it, full set of copper armor. I mean, to be honest, it looks kind of nice. And it's a decent tier to get between leather and iron because it's so easy to find copper. It's a pretty cool addition. I mean, the copper chest looks nice too. It's going to be nice to have different decor other than just your regular chest. All right, we are off to find the wizard. No, we're off to find a pumpkin so I can make a copper golem. And then I need to get a copper statue, and I need to figure out how to make a shelf. Get me out of this biome. That's it. Enough messing around. You know, I used to be halfway decent at this whole boat thing back when we created this gigantic boat racing track. But, alas, skills have fallen since I've retired. Oh, I see a pumpkin. I see many pumpkins. I think I see an oak biome. I do. I'm free. All right, I'm gonna make a quick house. It's not gonna be anything crazy, but something that I can set all this stuff up in. Let's at least put it somewhere nice, right here on the water. This is a nice little inlet right here. The builder in me is telling me that I can't just make it a complete pile of crap, so. Okay, so listen. I spent a lot longer in this than I wanted to, but I got distracted and I really enjoy building. But what annoys me the most is it doesn't even look good. It looks like trash. But anyway, I built a little house that I can test all this stuff in. I cannot express to you guys how long this actually took me. My chest was oxidized. It was fully oxidized. I've scraped it, and now it started oxidizing again. I've had raiders show up. It's been a whole process. But anyway, there was one good thing that I learned from this. When I was replacing blocks and stripping some of these birch, the shelf recipe came up. And I found out that you have to have stripped logs. And that is the only thing you can do, and they have to be in that formation. So, let me go get some spruce logs, and let's make some shelves. All right, we got some shelves. I guess immediately a couple things coming to me. I mean, they're just cool looking, just like on the outside of a building, like on the, like, kind of actually how I did these trapdoors. If you just did a shelf there instead, that could actually just be really cool. I'm also thinking, like, a lot of times people put signs at the end of stairs to make them look like couches. This could be like good armrests or something like that. I mean, there's just so many things you could do with these. It's just gonna make it look a lot better too, because they look kind of sharp. Okay, it makes the items mini. I'm not a huge fan of that, if I'm being honest, but you know, you can easily see them. It's good. Oh, and you can stack like full 18 there. Now let's make the copper golem. Well, it makes a chest with it. Well, that's great. I mean, it'll be nice just to have a little life around your house, honestly, because you can't move your cats. You can't just like have your cats or dogs wander. They have to sit still, and so it'll be nice just to have these people moving a little bit. All right, last but not least, whoops. I need to create a statue. And if I'm being honest, I have no idea how to do that, so I'm gonna have to look that one up. So apparently the only way you get a statue is when these guys fully oxidize. So I guess I'm gonna let this guy do his work and come back to it. Kind of curious how their thought process works, because this guy is doing a terrible job at sorting my boxes out. While I'm waiting for this guy to oxidate, let me try what I was talking about with the couch. Yeah, that looks good. That actually looks like a good sofa. Couch, seating area, what have you. Wonder if you could do the same with like a chair. Yeah, there are going to be so many cool things you can do with this. It's always been an issue for me, is like there's not enough you can fill your house with. You can build these massive houses, but then you have nothing to fill them with. Like you can, you know, make your chanting room and all kind of stuff, but no general furniture. I wish they had like actual tables and chairs in the game. That would be a lot better, but I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes now. This guy has not gotten any more oxidized. Okay, maybe I could fix my house while I'm waiting for this guy to oxidize. Okay, no joke. I let my game run for about an hour as I sat here waiting for this thing to oxidize. When I came back, I noticed he hasn't gotten any different. So I looked it up. Turns out it takes 23 in-game Minecraft days for it to even start oxidizing. So yeah, I'm not gonna wait that long. So we're just gonna make one in creative because I can't be asked to wait that long. But before I do, with all that time I was waiting for him to oxidize, I want to show you guys my house. Not bad for a little scavenger hunt that was supposed to be quick, huh? But anyway, I'm now in creative. So let's make a statue. I actually don't want... I gotta figure out how to pose these things. Oh, you just gotta right-click on them. That'll be a nice little decoration, honestly. Even just as like little guards in a watchtower, but just... I imagine like creating statues and then fountains around the statues and stuff. It'll be cool. So there you have it. That is the 1.219 scavenger hunt. I'm very excited to have all these things in the game. It's going to be really cool to see what you can do with the shelves and what cool ideas people have with statues. And although my copper golem downstairs is malfunctioning like crazy, it'll be pretty cool to see how they're able to sort chests and just make your home feel more alive as they're moving around, since you can't have pets wander. That's it for me on this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.